Hi guys, it's Lee again. How are you? Hey, this is just a very quick video that I'm going to do about some foodie tips and some personal item tips. One of the things that for those of you who haven't already trawled YouTube and done a whole lot of stuff around the foods and things that you can eat on the Bio-Body Homeopathic HCG eating program, there's a couple of things that can make food taste a whole lot better. Now, one of the ones, this is actually an American product, and turn it around. This is the Bragg's all-purpose seasoning. Now you'll be able to get that from your health food store, or you may be able to order it online. I don't know, but it's probably a bit heavy to get lumped around the country. It's not expensive. It's about less than $10, and that's for nearly 500 mils. This works opposite how I think. Anyway, that's one of the great products. Now that's basically an all-natural formula. It's a soy protein. Now look, that's really good for braising your meat, chicken, beef, whatever you use, and it's a really great product. It becomes your best friend. You can also put a bit with a bit of apple cider vinegar, a bit of lemon juice, a bit of mustard, or a bit of curry powder, whisk it together and drop it over your salads. So it's a great product to have in your kit and caboodle, and you don't need to use too much of it to enjoy the taste. Another product in that family, this is looking a bit negotiating, this is a bit tricky. Bragg's also do an apple cider vinegar, and this is a really great product. It's the one that you'll read about everywhere, that you can take some in your water as a weight loss stimulant. Bragg's again is an American brand. Healtheries is a New Zealand brand of organic apple cider vinegar that's great. Just so happened that I picked these two up together in the health store at the same time. It's a really good product. It's one that I use. Some people find it really helps them with their weight loss and with their detoxing, so that's worth having as well. The other foodie stuff that I use with great gusto, let me find it. I have, as part of my stash, I don't have a particularly sweet tooth, but one of the things that I have gone to the trouble of doing, you'll see the two in the middle anyway, I'm not getting very good at this. One of the things that is really good, now this is stevia, and this is liquid stevia. Now I'm going to concentrate on, I bought some from the States. I'm going to start selling some of it. Where is it? Where's the chocolate? I'm going to start selling some of it from the website. I'm going to bring it in and basically just sell it so that customers can use it. Now stevia is, if you aren't already using it, you're probably using it in your hair there. You're probably already using it in some of your products, but what I use this for, it's very sweet, 300 times sweeter than sugar. And basically I put a few drops of this in my coffee to make it a mochaccino, or I put it in my sparkling mineral water, and look, it is really nice. I've got chocolate, so I use it that way. I also use the vanilla. This is a really good product too. It's a different brand. It's the New Naturals. The other one that I showed you was Sweet Leaf. Again, American products. This is a great product, and it uses natural vanilla, so it's a really nice vanilla taste. Again, it just depends on your taste, what you like. It's quite mild, but again quite sweet. But another little ripper, these are slightly got is the English toffee and the Sweet Leaf, and that's really lovely. It's kind of a butterscotch flavour, which you'll either love or you won't. If you don't, get chocolate. I use that in my apples. Now, for some of you, when you experience low blood sugar, a really good way of working with your apples is to slice them, stew them in a little bit of water, add some cinnamon, and add something like the English toffee product. It's really good, and it gives it a sweet taste. And one of the great things about having sweetness in your food regime, given you're not having any sugar, is that the body naturally craves different tastes, and this is really important for the balance of the hypothalamus. So you've heard of the 6 tastes, so basically sweet is one of them, so we need to have it. So it is worth having, even if you don't have a particularly sweet tooth. It just kind of will stop you going on benders. Now I just at the moment have been using a number of, let's get this right, sparkling mineral waters. At the moment I'm just using Pam's. It's $1.30 something. That's for a litre. I love having that, and again I'll drop in a bit of my chocolate. If you drop in the chocolate sweet leaf stevia, it actually tastes a bit like a Coke, so it's really nice. That's really cool. The other advantage of using, oh this is hard, the other advantage of using mineral water as opposed to straight spring water is that it has potassium and a number of other things. And one of the things that happened to me, excuse me, during my first round, not this time in the second round, was I got really bad cramps in my legs, and that's actually potassium. So if you do get cramping, potassium's useful, but one thing I've found is now that I'm having more sparkling mineral water, I actually haven't had to take the potassium and I haven't been getting the cramps. What else have we got? Oh, foodie stuff. Into your breads. I avoid breads because I eat those babies like they're going out of fashion. But for some of you, it's really good if you can control yourself to have some breads. Now, one of the ones here is that I use is Melba toast. You can buy. I actually buy that from our bin in, and they bring that in especially for my local HCG clients. It's a Dutch product. Melba toast. If you have a squiz, that little God, this is too challenging. Down by my finger, that little bread piece there is what it looks like. Now in this you'll need to work out the calorie value yourself because it'll depend on the size. Now the other thing that I eat and as part of it is the always fresh grissini. Now that's available from New World supermarkets. You usually find it around the deli section. I have seen other grissini in different packets in different supermarkets, but if you ask your deli, they'll know. Grissini is found extensively in Italy, and basically you won't sit down at a cafe anywhere without there being a container of grissini for you to chomp on. It's got low sugar, a little bit of yeast. Avoid your breads if you also want to use your course on HCG as a means of a candida cleanse. That's basically it. Now, personal care, get asked about this all the time. And pretty much one of the nice things is you don't smell a whole lot when you're on the homeopathic HCG. I just use the crystal body deodorant, and basically, I won't open it up over my laptop, but pretty much it just looks like that. You wet it, stick it under your arms, you know how to use it. That's the crystal deodorant. Again, you'll find that at your health shop, that or a similar brand. Now, the big thing, I've got friends who simply enough will not do HCG because they will not walk away from their favourite moisturisers, and that's absolutely cool because it's not, losing weight's not enough of a priority for them. One product that you can use, and I recommend going to your pharmacy to get it because we know we can use it safely, and the truth is, these products aren't expensive, so the time that you use them, you're actually using less of your other product, and obviously you've got them to come back to. Now this is what I use as a body moisturiser. It's QV skin lotion, and essentially, while it's a paraffin-based product, you can use anything that hasn't got essential oils in it, anything that the body can actually use as food. So this is great for about, how much are you? So it's 250 mils, which lasts for ages, for about 16 bucks. And it's pretty, what would I say? It's fine, it does the job. You can use it for a face and body moisturiser. I use that while I'm doing the HCG only because in my first round I thought it would be okay to use a beautiful skincare range that my sister sent me. She owns a health store, and I used it and I actually had a gain. So that just shows you, but you kind of have to experience these things to kind of believe it. But if you don't want to experience it because your weight loss is a priority for you, use something like that. The other product I use, which is a New Zealand product, and it's fabulous. Any of the Willita stuff's great. They've been around for a long time, real pioneers for us here. Now that is a calendula toothpaste, and that's specifically for use when you are taking homeopathic remedies. Now for people who panic thinking, oh hell, I haven't been using that toothpaste, maybe I've been doing it wrong. It doesn't matter so long as when you do take your Bio-Body HCG, you're taking it in a clean mouth, so just as long as you can't feel stuff. Now, I'll just briefly touch on this, maybe of some value. If you're taking any thyroid products, this is a really good one. This is Clinicians, it's not going to show up, oral iodine drops, or iodine oral drops. It's not expensive. I think I paid about $17 for this. Some thyroid support products cost an arm and a leg. This is a really good product if you think you need thyroid support or have been taking thyroid support. I've been doing the hypothalamus as the master gland controls thyroid, but this is just a wee way of supporting yourself. Some